This is the first team, their Gyanlab. Look at the first page in your folders, judges. This is add-on Gyanlab Educational Services Private Limited. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm Abhash from Gyanlab. So first of all, how are we doing right now? Great? Yeah, but the problem is our kids are not doing very great. So this PISA test was conducted in 2009, and one of the conclusions that we get from this test is that an Indian 8th grader is equivalent to a Taiwanese 3rd grader. So we were ranked 73 out of the 74 countries that participated in the test, and of course we as a country and the government took a stand, so we decided to quit the test. So we have not been appearing for the test since. So that's one way of solving the problem, of course. All of us in this room are fairly, we know what this problem is. Only about 25% of the graduates that come out of our colleges are employable. And the very reason being that we have this innate thing of going after marks rather than learning real life skills. So all of that comes from cramming, tuition classes and all of that. So the solution to this problem is teach skills which are relevant in the 21st century, right? So this can be done through hands-on learning, okay? And that's where Gyanlab comes in. So the activities that we build are based on the top 5 curriculums across the world, and we are focused on grades 4 to 9. We have a library of around 700 hours of activities. So this is our solution. So what happens is the students, we set up a Gyanlab in the partner school, okay? So students come into the lab, they take up a project box. A project box has components and a very visual manual with around 100 words, only 100 words, more of pictures. So that's how they do it. And they go through so all of it is encouraged, peer-to-peer learning. So it's personalized for every student. So these are few of the activities from Gyanlab. These are the STEM activities and also robotics. But we don't just do STEM and robotics, we also go into real life skills. So to give you an example, we have an activity where the students come down and learn how to fill up a railway reservation form. So that's our market. If you look at it, it's very niche down. If you look at it, it's 1,500 crores just for the students who are ready to pay more than 300 rupees per month. That's the team. We have 8 full-time people, apart from me, of course, there, and 15 interns. That's the advisory board that we have for Gyanlab. So talking about the pilot phase, we started off in 2011. So we started off with one school, Madhav Kripa, and in 2012 we went on to 4 or 5 schools in and around Manipal. That's because that's where we started from. This year we are in 12 schools, and we are also looking at some other models. So apart from partner schools, we are also looking at summer workshops and also selling our wonder boxes in retail. So we have been consistently getting good feedback from the students. Once the student goes to the Gyanlab, there is a pre-experiment questionnaire, post-experiment questionnaire, based on which we analyze their results. This is called a GYAN meter analysis. These are our Gyanlab centers for this academic year. Coming to the operations and pricing, the high-end Gyanlab can cost as much as 300 rupees per student per month, while the low-end costs 150 rupees per student per month. If we look at a single lab economics, so that's the investment and the revenue. So we make around 6 lakhs over a period of 3 years. These are a few of our competitors. Again, all of them are in either STEM, robotics, or life skills. No one does it, all the 3 together. So looking at the advantages, we have been from day 1 associated with Pearson schools, right? And we have strengthened our position in Gujarat and Rajasthan, which we have found out to be the niche markets where the other competitors are not there. Of course, I talked about the diversity in curriculum. It's not just STEM, it's life skills also. Our GYAN meter, which is something, and we are also looking at a social platform for students from next year onwards, which we are working on right now. Product quality, of course, we source all our material from Japan and USA, etc. So we are targeting high, medium, and low-end schools, while our competitors, they're targeting just the high-end schools because, these robotics kits, they cost too much. So this is the ask that I have for today. We are looking at raising around 1.5 to 2 crores. And we are willing to dilute a stake of 30 to 35%. That's our ask. And the last thing that I want to talk about is Gyanlab Innovators Challenge. This is something which is the big thing happening for us right now. So we are going to do this in 100 cities. We have partnered up with Dainik Bhaskar, and we have got sponsors on board like SBI, NPCI and all of that. So we are going to target 1 lakh students for this. It's kind of an Olympiad test, the first stages, and then there is a unique tech race. So this is also our ask, if you guys can help us with this, the Gyanlab Innovators Challenge, promoting it. And that's about it. Thank you. Ready for questions.
Thank you so much, Gyanlab. Now this is the part where the judges give their comments to the entrepreneur on stage. Mics are available on your tables.
Can we have the mic?
What's the impact on the students?
Yeah.
Give some data on the impact on the student. What have you found?
I'm Pradeep, one of the co-founders of the company. What we have seen is that when students are going to the regular classrooms, it's learning through your books, or at max you have a digital learning system that's placed inside. What Gyanlab is doing is exciting them, and so a student is actually very excited about doing this. Now in a classroom they're always asked to keep quiet and not talk to to other people in the class. Here they're actually told that if you have any trouble, go to your friends and understand from them or your seniors. So what is happening is that learning is happening in a very collaborative manner, and they're learning more. They're going home, they're checking more things, and in the entire process, the kind of the way in which they learn is enhancing over time based on the kind of and the nature of the kid.
How many in a lab? How many kids share a particular kit, and what really is the longevity of the kit? You are charging flat fee per student per month, and you provide all the kits as it required, as it breaks, and all of that stuff.
Right.
Yes.
So actually, in some schools it's 2 students per kit, and in other schools it's 3 students per kit based on economics. And we are what we have seen so far is that a lab can last up to 3 years with about 15 to 18% of kits being replaced.
And that you do it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Unrelated question. You said 73 out of 74. Which is the 74th country?
Sir, Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
We're going to have to stop this here. Your 2 minutes are up. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. This is Gyanlab.